My dear kids, as the academic year is nearing its end, it's time for a quick and fun revision of the NCERT Class 2 Maths book, which is named Joyful Mathematics. It's the foundation of your learning journey. Now, if you don't have a copy of the NCERT book, don't worry. You can download it for free from the ncert.nic.in, or you can directly scan it from here on the screen. Now, when we are doing it, make sure you have a copy with you and a pen or pencil so that you can solve the questions along with me. All right. So grab your books and let's get started. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video for more helpful lessons. Thank you, and let's get started. So we have the first chapter in the NCERT book. It's A Day at the Beach. A wonderful title we have. Let's see what is there in the chapter. Okay. Let's start with what we see. A beautiful, beautiful beach setting that we have on this page. There are boats lined up at the seashore. We have coconut trees, a fruit vendor, a lady selling some necklaces, balloon seller, and children playing around. And let's look at what do we have next in the chapter. It says, look at the above picture. Count and write the number of objects given below. It's asking about 4 objects. One we have is the coconuts, children, boats, and oranges. Let's start with the coconuts. We will go ahead and look at where all do we see the coconuts in the picture. I see coconuts here with the fruit vendor. I also see the coconuts on the tree. And guess what? We also have 2 coconuts lying down here. I'm sure it didn't catch your eye. All right, let's start with counting them. We have 5 coconuts here. We have 5 coconuts here and 5 coconuts each on the tree. Now, how are we going to count these? Are we going to count these one by one? Well, now we are not very little children. We can do that. But let's try ahead and go and try to add them in the group. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 groups, right? And there are 5 groups, and in each group we have how many coconuts that you see in each group? You see 5 coconuts in each group. So 5 coconuts and 5 groups, that makes them 25 coconuts in all. So these are 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15, 20 and 25. With that, we also see 2 coconuts here. So that makes the count as 25 plus 2 as 27. I'm sure you must have also done it along with me. So we're going to write the count here as the number of coconuts as 27. Now, before I go ahead and do it, I want you to count the number of children that we see in the picture, and then you can do it with me also. Right. Let's count the children. 2. Do we see any more? Oh yes, there are 2 kids playing here. 2 plus 2, 4, and 2 more here. So there are a total of 2 plus 2 plus 2. That makes us a total of 6 children that we see in this picture. Very nice. Now we have the boats. We see the boats lined up at the seashore. Sure we do. Let's look at how many are the boats. I see 4 boats here. 4. I see 4 more boats here. And I see 4 boats here. So how many are the total boats? 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4. How many? Total of 12 boats. I'm waiting for your answer. Total of 12 boats that we see. Next, it is asking about how many oranges are there in all. Let us see. I see oranges here and I see oranges here. Let's count how many oranges are there in one tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are 10 oranges in one tray and 10 in the other one. So how many are total? 10 plus 10, a total of 20 oranges are there. Now, next it says, how did you count them? Well, how did we count them? Did you count them one by one, or in bunches, or in groups? Oh, we are not little children anymore. We are not going to count them one by one. We know it's easier to count in groups. Am I right? Oh, yes. Let's move forward. Let us do. All right, we will do. Look at the shops shown in the picture and fill in the blanks. There are dash necklaces of shells with 10 shells in each necklace. Now we're going to go back at the picture and going to look at the necklaces. So it is asking how many necklaces are there with 10 shells in each necklace. We'll go and see. So this is the picture we have here. So let's first of all check, are there 10 shells in each? And in one of them, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there are 10 shells in a necklace. Now let's go and check how many are the total necklaces. 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4. There are a total of 10 necklaces that we see here, right? And these are the shells that she has collected. So I see a total of 10 necklaces. There are 10 necklaces of shells with 10 shells in each necklace. Now with that, I'm going to ask you one question. And the question is, how many total shells will be there? Now there are 10 necklaces and there are 10 shells in each necklace. What I'm asking you is, how many total shells are there? Okay. So how are we going to do it? One necklace has 10 shells. So 10 necklaces will have 10 multiplied by 10. So there are going to be 100 shells in all. A total of 100 shells will be there. Coming to question number 2, there are dash groups of balloons with dash balloons in each group and dash loose balloons. So we need to find three things here. One is the group of balloons and how many balloons are there in each group and the loose balloons that are there. Let's go back to the picture and look at our balloons. So we see that there are multiple groups of balloons and each group has how many balloons? There are 4 balloons in each group. And let's look at the groups. There are 2, 2 to 4 and 5 and 6 groups having 4 balloons each. And how many are the loose balloons? I see 2 loose balloons in the hand of this kid, 1 and 2. So to summarize, we have a total of 6 groups of balloons with 4 balloons in each group and there are 2 loose balloons. Let's go ahead and write that information. I hope you were also able to do this with me. So there are a total of 6 groups of balloons with 4 balloons in each of the group and 2 loose balloons. Next question we have is, there are dash bunches of bananas with dash bananas in each bunch and dash loose bananas. Again, same question as the previous questions. All right, going back to bananas. Okay, the fruit vendor has many bananas. Let's see. One bunch has 12 bananas. Okay, and how many bunches are there? 3 I see hanging on top and 3 I see down here on his cart. So 3 plus 3, a total of 6 bunches of bananas. And each banana has how many? Each bunch has how many bananas? There are 12 bananas in each bunch. So 6 and we have 12 bananas. This is 6 bunches. Now next we need to see how many are the loose bananas. Let's see here. We see some loose bananas. Put down here. How are we going to count? We'll look at these black dots in order to make sure that we get the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 loose bananas we have. Let's go and write it down. There are 6 bunches of bananas with 12 bananas in each bunch, and there are 5 loose bananas that we counted. Very well done. We're done with the first question. Coming to the second question that we have. It says, okay, Surbi has collected some seashells. Wow, beautiful seashells we see. She wants to help her mother in making bracelets and necklaces. That sounds amazing. What is the question? Question says Surbi has made dash groups of shells with the dash number of shells in each group for her bracelets. How many groups of shells are there and how many are the number of shells in each group? So let's check how many groups are there. Let's count 2, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. I see 10 groups of shells with dash number of shells in each group. Let's count how many shells are there in one group. 3 plus 2. There are 5 shells in each group for her bracelets. Very nice. Move on to the next question, please. Her mother, I see her mother here, has made dash groups of shells with dash number of shells in each group for her necklace. All right, so Surbi was making bracelets and the mother is making the necklaces. Let's look at the groups first. I see 3 and 2. 3 plus 2. How many groups? There are a total of 5 groups of shells with dash number of shells in each of the group. Let's count the number of shells. I see 5 this side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on the other side. Total of 10 number of shells in each group for her necklace. Now, what I want you to do is go ahead and try the tongue twister that we have here. She sells seashells at the seashore. Very funny. Let's go. Let us think. List out the objects that come in packs of 10. Oh, we'll have to think for that. I think the packets of pencils that we get, they usually come one pack, 10 pencils. So one we can write that pack of pencils. And for the other two, I would leave it out for you to think through. Go out in your kitchen pantry or wherever you want to and come back with the answers to these questions. Okay, B and C. Moving forward, let's look at what do we have next. Tasty chikus. Yum! It's the season of chikus. Manoj is helping his father in selling chikus that he has arranged in the trays. I see, very well arranged. Question says, there are dash chikus in one tray. All right. Now, this is one tray and we are supposed to count the number of chikus in one tray. The upper layer has how many chikus? 5. The lower layer also has 5 chikus. So in all we have 5 chikus in the upper row and 5 chikus in the lower row. That makes a total of 10 chikus in one tray. So we're going to write our answer. There are 10 chikus in one tray. How many chikus are there in total? So what are we going to do? Are you going to count each of these one by one? I'm sure you will not do that. You're going to look at how many trays are there and we will multiply that with the number of chikus in one tray and we'll get the answer as to how many chikus are there in total. Let's look at the number of trays. We have 4 here and 4 trays here. So total of 8 trays and one tray has 10 chikus. Okay. So 10 chikus are there in one tray. Okay. Or we can say one tray has 10 chikus and then how many? Then 8 trays will have 8 trays will have how many chikus? So 10 multiplied by 8 will you give you the answer that there are total of 80 chikus in total. Okay. I hope you were also able to figure this out. Now, what Manoj needs some help. Are we going to help him? Of course we will. Now help Manoj in placing all the chikus in the trays for selling. This time Manoj has 25 chikus. Now how many trays of 10 chikus and how many will be the loose chikus? Now if you want to fit 25 chikus and in tray you can fit only 10 chikus. How many trays are we going to need? Obviously we are going to need two trays that will fit in 20 chikus and there will going to be 5 chikus loose. So we will say this is 20 chikus will fit in two trays, right? Two trays of 10 chikus and there will be 5 chikus. Now we have 43 chikus. Now let's divide. So 10 chikus in this tray, 10 chikus in this tray, 10 chikus in this tray, and 10 chikus in this tray. A total of 40 chikus. And how many trays? There will be 4 trays of 10 chikus and dash chikus. 3 chikus will be loose. We can see those 3 chikus here. 35 chikus. So 35 chikus for 30 chikus. We are going to need 3 trays as one tray can contain only 10 chikus. And how many loose chikus will be there? There will be 5 loose chikus. Next question is 58 chikus. Now pause the video here, try this question and then resume the video. Okay. 58 chikus. So there are going to be 5 trays of 10 chikus and there are going to be 4 and 4, 8 loose chikus. Hope it is pretty clear till here. It is a revision session. So the assumption is that you know all these concepts beforehand and we're just revising the concepts that we have already done in our grade 2. Coming to let us match. Oh, I love this. There are 80 chikus. There are 72, 56 and 28. We have to match these with the trays and the loose chikus on the right hand side. I will tell you an easy way of doing this. 80 chikus. First of all, let us see can all of these fit in the tray? And are there going to be any loose chikus? No, because if one tray contains 10 chikus, 80 chikus will fit into how many trays? 8 trays. So we just need to see where we have 8 trays and we have to match it with that. So 4 and 4. This has 8 trays, right? And it will be able to fit in 80 chikus. So we're going to match it with this. 72 chikus. Very easy. Let us first of all look at where do we have the 2 loose chikus, as the 7 trays can only contain 70 chikus. I see 2 chikus here and then further in the second step we are going to count the number of trays that we have here. Should come out to 7. 4 plus 3. That gives me 7 trays and 2 loose chikus that make it 72 chikus. Coming to the third one, 56 chikus. So what do we need? We need 6 loose chikus and 5 trays. Let's go on a hunt. Where do we have 6 loose chikus? These are 8 and these are 6 loose chikus. We also have to in the second step check that these are a total of 5 trays. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we are going to match it with this. Coming to the last one, 28 chikus. Now this one we are going to have 8 loose chikus and 2 trays that can fit in 20 chikus in it. 8 loose and 2 trays. Going to match it to this one. Simple till now. Let us move forward. Fun with blocks and strips. Sounds funny. Look at my block stick. Oh, it's big. Can you tell How many blocks are there in this block stick? Okay, I might have to count. This is one block stick, but in order to count the number of blocks in this particular block stick, I'll have to go and count. So let's do that. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8, and 2, 10. One block stick has 10 blocks. You can also count like, okay, I have 4, 4 plus 4, and then we are going to have 2 at the end. So 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2. Anyway, just make the groups and go ahead and count them. So it makes one block stick she has with 10 blocks in it. Next question. Look at my 10 strip. Okay, it's perfect. It looks very good. Can you tell how many units are there in this 10 strip? Again, we'll have to go and count the individual units that are there in a 10 strip. Okay, they are anyways telling the answer here that this is a 10 strip. So there are going to be 10 individual units. Nevertheless, let's go and count. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 110 strip is equal to 10 units. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Let us do. Now we have multiple block sticks and each block stick contains how many blocks? Each block stick contains 10 blocks. Okay. So what we have to do in these questions is we have to answer like this. How many block sticks are there and how many blocks are there? These are the loose blocks that you see here, and how many are the total blocks in all. So I think it's a pretty simple and straightforward question. We can go ahead and do it. Let's see how many block sticks do we have here. We can see there are 3 plus 2. There are a total of 5 block sticks. And how many blocks will be there in 5 block sticks? Obviously, if one block stick has 10 blocks, in 5 block sticks there are going to be 50 blocks. You guessed it right, and there are a total of 3 blocks loose. Now, if I'll ask you how many are the total blocks, are you going to go ahead and count each one of these? No. What you will do, you will say there are 5 blocks. That means there are a total of 50 blocks in these 5 block sticks, and there are 3 more that we have. So we have a total of 53 block sticks. Moving on to the next question. How many block sticks do you see? Simple. I see 4 block sticks here. And how many blocks? There are 4 blocks that we can see. Total blocks will be 4 in 4 block sticks. There will be 40 blocks. And the loose 4 blocks, that makes it a total of 44 total blocks. Now moving on to less colorful blocks. These are red, the above ones were colorful. Okay, now the question says dash 10 strips and dash units. How many will be the total units? Dash 10 strips. So it's a strip of 10 units. How many strips do you see? I see 4 10 strips. And how many units? 3 plus 3. I see 6 units. How many will be the total units? So one strip has 10 units. 4 strips will have a total of 40 units. To that, we are going to add 6 units. This is tens and this is units. This becomes total of 46 units. Okay. Coming to this question now, dash 10 strips and loose units, and these are the total number of units. We have a total of 3 and 3. 3 plus 3 makes it 6. So 6 10 strips, and let's look at the units. We have 4. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 1, 8. Wonderful. If you did it with me, 8 units. Total of units will be 60 plus 8. It's going to be 68. The last question over here, 3 plus 3. How many 10 strips? There are a total of 6 10 strips. Okay. And how many blocks? 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Total 8 units. How much total will it come out to be? It's going to be the same as 68 total units. Wonderful. Well done till now. Move ahead and let's do the next question. Complete the below table. Total blocks or units are given on this side. Then we have a 10 strip and here it presents the units, how many units there are going to be. So the question asks in 24, right? In 24 total blocks or total units, how many are the 10 stripes and how many are the loose units? Pretty simple and straightforward question. In 36, how many strips can we have? We can have 3 strips of 10 units each and 6 units as the loose units. 72. Now you give me the answer for each of these. Let me give you a few seconds to do this and then I'll do it for you. You can check your answer from mine. Okay. So I'm starting here. In 72, there will be 7 10 strips because one strip has 10 units. So 7 strips will have 70 units and there will be 2 loose units available. Similarly, in 69, there will be 6 10 strips and 9 loose units. 46, give me the answer quick. It's going to be 4 10 strips and 6 units. Wonderful. You're making great progress. Let us move forward. Let us make 100. Sounds exciting. These are made up of total 100 units. All right. So that means each row has how many units? Each row has 10 units. So that makes it a grid of 100 units altogether. Now we will go and see what are we supposed to do in the questions. The first one is done for us and it tells us how to do the rest of the questions. It says 70 yellow units, okay, and 30 red units. Wonderful. How did we get this 70? Because these are 7 blocks or 7 strips. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, right? 7, 10 strips. That makes it 70 units. Similarly, we have 3 red. Okay, 3 red 10 strips that make it 30 units. That's what the question is saying. 70 yellow units and 30 red units. 7 yellow 10 strips. We already figured it out. You don't need to tell us. And 3 red 10 stripes. We also figured that out. You don't need to tell us. And total of how many units will be there? There will be total of 30 units of red and 70 units of yellow. There are going to be total 100 units. And how many total strips are going to be there? There are going to be total of 10 strips. How? We have 3 10 strips of red color and 7 10 strips of yellow color. So that's how that makes it total of 10 strips. Let's go ahead and do this question. Okay, simple question it is. So let's go ahead and count the number of strips that we have first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 yellow and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 red, 10 stripes. Now, how many yellow units are going to be there? So, one 10 stripe has how many units? It has 10 units. And how many units are going to be there in 5 stripes? There are going to be 5 multiplied by 10. That is going to be 50 yellow units. And how many red units? Obviously, this is also 5. This is a 50-50% division. 50 red units. How many yellow 10 stripes? You've already figured out. There are 5 yellow 10 stripes and 5 red 10 stripes. Total units. How many are going to be the total units? Obviously, there are going to be 50 units here and 50 units here. There are going to be total of 100 units, or how many 10 stripes? There are 5 stripes of red, 5 10 stripes of yellow. So they're going to be 10 total stripes. Okay. Can you do the rest of the 2 questions on your own now? Now try these before I am doing it, and then we will look at our answers. Yellow stripes, first step is to check how many stripes are there. There are 4 yellow stripes. If these are 4 yellow stripes and these are total of 10, how many are going to be the red stripes? So 10 are total. We have 4 as the yellow. How many are going to be the red stripes? So it is a question of subtraction. So 10 minus 4, it is going to give us 6 red 10 stripes. So these are 6. Okay. And if we have 4 10 stripes, then how many units are going to be there? 4 multiplied by 10, there are going to be total of 40 yellow units. And how many red units are going to be there? 6 10 stripes, with one stripe having how many units? 10 units. So 6 multiplied by 10 is going to give you the answer of total red units. So 60 red unit. Okay. Dash yellow 10 stripes. This is the first thing we figured out, that there are going to be 4 yellow 10 stripes and dash red 10 stripes. There are going to be 6 red 10 stripes. Total how many units? Now we can calculate from here also. If we have 40 yellow units and 60 red units, so total units will be 40 plus 60. That makes it 100 units. Or how many 10 stripes? There is going to be 10 stripes. So there are multiple ways of calculated it. We saw in the previous question also. So we can do it like this also. So total 100 units are there, and in one stripe there are 10 units. So what will we get? We will get total of 10 stripes. So this is also another way of calculating this. Coming to the next one. I'm sure while I was explaining this, you would have already done this question. You are really, really smart little children, right? Let's do it. So 2, and how much total it is going to be. If yellow ones are 2 and these are a total of 10, how much balance are going to be the red stripes? There are going to be 8, 10 red stripes. Okay. So let's write down here. Total units in the yellow units is going to be 20, because 110 stripe contains 10 units and we have total of 210 stripes, and the red units are going to be 80. So 8 10 stripes multiplied by 10 units, it's going to give us 80 red units. Yellow 10 stripes are 2, red 10 stripes are 8, total units are 100, or total of how many 10 stripes? Total of 10 stripes. Very nice. Moving along very, very well. Let us make 100. Okay. So kids, this is a game and very nice. I want you to read through and enjoy this game with some of your friend, maybe sibling, and go ahead and enjoy this particular game. I'm going to move forward with the revision. Okay. Let us think. It says we're supposed to complete the following. Triangles, we have 3 tens and there is 1 1. So How are we going to write it? These are tens. So how many units are there in these three tens? Since one contains 10, so this makes 30, right? And this is 1. So 30 plus 1 makes it 31. Similarly, we have to do the rest of these as well. So it says there are a total of 31 shells. Yes, we can see that there are 30 tens and ones, and we have 1. So that will make it 31. Pretty simple. Similarly, we have how many tens? We have 3 tens here and 2 ones. So 3 tens make 30 and 2 ones make 2. That makes the sum as 32. So when we'll say it, will say how many shells are there? There are total of 32 shells. Moving on to the next question. How many tens and how many ones? Let's see. We have 2 plus 3 is 5 tens and 3 ones. So there is going to be 50 and 3. 50 plus 3, that makes it 53. You're doing very well. Let's keep moving forward. How many tens? I see 2 tens. And how many ones? 4 on top and 4 below. A total of 4 plus 4 makes it 8 ones. So 20 plus 8, that makes it 28. Okay. Now, in case you're not able to follow through, go back and look at the original concepts that were done in the class and then come back to the revision lecture. You will be able to follow it along very, very well. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Draw tens, triangles, and for ones we have to draw the circles, cards, and fill in the blanks. So now it says there is 90. Okay, and there is 3. So this is for the tens and this is for the ones. So how many tens are going to be in 90 units? So there are going to be how many tens? You tell me. There are going to be 9 tens, right? And for the tens, we have to draw triangles. Now I'm going to ask you, how many triangles are you going to draw here? So tell me. We are going to draw, right? We are going to draw 9 triangles. And how many circles are we going to draw for the ones? We are going to draw 3 circles for the ones. Let's go ahead and do that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have 9 triangles. And how many circles? 1, 2, and 3 circles. Now we can say 9 tens and 3 ones. That makes it a total of 93. Let's look at what is the next question. Next question says, we need the number 75. How many tens are going to be there in 75 and how many ones are going to be there in 75? Okay, now there are going to be 70 plus 5 is 75. That means there are going to be 7 tens and 5 ones. So let's draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're saying 7 tens and 5 ones. That makes it 75. Coming to the next one, it is 29. 29. 20 plus 9 makes it 29. So 2 triangles and how many circles? 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 2 tens and how many ones? 9 ones makes it 29. Very nice. Let us play. Okay. For this, I will give you time. Go ahead and do this play with some of your friends. So what we have to do is we have to arrange the numbers, then we have to swap the numbers and then see which one is greater or lesser. Okay, go ahead and do it with your friends. Which is less and which is more. Coming to the next concept, fill in the blanks with more or less. 67 chikus are dash, then 76 chikus. You have to tell which one is more or which one is less. So 67 chikus, are they more than 76 or less than 76? How do we find out? Okay, so in the tens place, we have 6 here. And in the tens place, we have 7 here. So is 7 more than 6 or less than 6? 67 chikus are less than 76 chikus because 6 is less than 7. Okay, come to the next question. 53 shells are dash than 35 shells. Let's look at the digits in the tens place. 53, 5 and 3. Now check, is 5 greater than 3? Yes. So 53 shells are more than 35 shells. Now let's see what is happening here. What about 43 oranges and 47 oranges? Which is more interesting question. Till now, we were comparing only the tens digit to make up which is more and which is less. Now here in the tens place, since both of these are same, we are going to do the comparison with the ones place numbers. 3 and 7. Is 3 more or 7 more? Obviously, 7 is more. So which one is going to be more? 47 is going to be more. So we can say 47 oranges are more than 43 oranges. You can see here in the illustration as well. Here they could fit in 40 oranges in 4 trays and there are 3 oranges left. And here also 40 oranges could be put into 4 trays and then we are left with 7 oranges. Which one is more? This one is more. Okay. Move forward, move forward. No stopping. We'll complete this chapter and then we will stop today's lecture. Okay. Now we have to see, fill in the blanks. 29 is more than 20. Fair enough. Dash is less than 76. You can do that on your own. Any number which is less than 76, right? 75, 74, 60, anything. You can go ahead and write. You can even write 29. So we'll say 30 is less than 76. You have to do it on your own. I'll just do it for you. 25 is less than. So less than what? Anything more than 25. It is less than that. So we can say maybe 35. 25 is less than 35. Can you go ahead and do the rest of these? Please go ahead and try and then you can tell me your answers. Okay. And what I'll do, I'll move forward. Or I can quickly do this also. No problem. 36 is more than what? 36 is more than, I can say 25. Dash is less than 41. I can say 40. 49 is more than what? 49 is more than 22. Dash is less than 2. Now this is very nice. Either it can be 0 or it can be 1. So I'll say 1 is less than 2. Dash is more than. Anything you can write here. Anything you can write. 35 is more than 12. I love it when we have to make our own questions like this. It's absolutely amazing, right? Oh, how many times are you going to play in this chapter? Multiple times. Okay, let's see what is this game all about. This is a flashcard game. Make flashcards of numbers from 0 to 9. Make the desired number according to the rules given below by placing these cards appropriately at tens and ones place. Fair enough. Good game. a number greater than 50. So first of all, you have to take the cards and find out the number greater than 52. Say they have taken, for example, 57. So 5 will come at the tens place and 7 will come at the ones place. Take a number less than 30. You can do that on your own. You can take any number, say 15. So 1 will come at the tens place and 5 will come at the ones place. Any number between 47 and 59. So I'm choosing 51. Do let me know which number are you choosing. Okay. So let's see. 51 I've taken. So 5 will come here and 1 will come in the ones place. Now next question I want to ask you. Which is the smallest two-digit number you can make? Take some time to think and let me know which is the smallest two-digit number that you can make. It has to be two-digit, not one digit. Okay. Let's see. Did you answer 01? Or did it pop in your mind that this could be the smallest two-digit number? If yes, then it is not a two-digit number, my dear. It is a one-digit number, right? Because 0 has no value when it is put prior to a digit. So this is, ideally speaking, this is a one-digit number. So what will be the smallest two-digit number? It's going to be 10. Because if we make it 9, it is a single digit number or one digit number. And if we add 1 to 9, this is going to make the smallest two digit number. I hope this is clear to you. Now let us look at the next question. Which is the largest two digit number you can make? Why do you think that the number you made is the largest? So let's see. Is 92 the largest two digit number? No, we have so many numbers after that. 93, 94. Okay. Is 100 the largest two digit number? No, it is a three digit number. So the number less than 100, one less than 100 will make it the largest two digit number. That number is 99. And why do we think that this number made it the largest two digit number? Simply because if we add 1 to 99, it is going to make 100, and 100 is a three digit number. I hope you really enjoyed these two questions. These were really, really good questions. Okay, now let us see what we have here. Choose any two flashcards and make a two-digit number. Now swap these flashcards to get another number. Find out whether it is bigger or smaller than the previous number. How will you get the largest number using the same digits? It's simple. I think it's more like a play activity. You can do it with your siblings. You can do it with your friends, and do let me know in case you really liked playing it. Okay. With that, I'll move forward. Mark by passing the path. Interesting. From the largest number, try to reach the smallest one in decreasing order by passing through each and every number at least once. Sounds good. So first of all, what they've done is they have looked at which is the largest number, and with that, they started moving to the smallest one in the decreasing order, and then they have this way, they have gone to every single number at least once. We're going to do the same to the next two grids. First of all, we need to find out which is the largest number in this grid. I see 91 as the largest number. With that, we are going to move to a smallest one in the decreasing order. Okay. So 91. Do I have any number with 8 starting with 8? No. Do I have a number starting with 7? Yes, I have 76. So from here, I go to 76. Then I go to the next number smaller than 76 is 53. Do I have anything starting with 4? Now we're going in this direction. Then we're going in this direction. No, we have with 3. So we're going to go here. And from here, we will go to 23. From 23, we will go to 19. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to go to 11? Were you thinking that? No, we have the number 14 in between. We need to go to 14 first. So we'll take the left route. We'll go here. We'll go to 14 first. And from 14, we will go to 11. I really enjoyed playing this game. Tell me, did you also enjoy playing it with me? Now, if you can make this grid on the notebook also, and then you can make similar questions for yourself. It's really fun doing mathematics. Okay, so I see here that 86 is the largest number. From that number, we are going to reach the smallest one in the decreasing order, which is 75. So we're going to go here to 75. And we need to see, do we have any number? Oh, 58, 58. No, 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 no. We have 63. Let's go to 63 first. Very, very good. Oh, which is the next number? Which is the next number? 58. So we'll go here. This one is very interesting. It's making me go left, making me go right. From there, 58, we go to 51. I hope you are enjoying doing it as much as I am enjoying. From here, we go to 43. From 43, we go to 34. And from 34, we go to 29. 29 is the smallest number here in the grid provided. Okay, now play with numbers. Yay, we love playing. Who am I? I am the largest two-digit number. We did this above as well, and it is a recap of the previous done question. The largest two-digit number is 99 because after 99 will come 100 if we'll add 1 to 99, and that makes it a three-digit number. I am the largest two-digit number where no digit is repeated. Okay, if I say 99, since this is the largest two-digit number, but no, my goodness, 9 is repeated, so we cannot take 99. But if we subtract 1 from 99, we can obviously take that number. So let's go ahead and write 98 here. So 98 becomes the largest two-digit number where no digit is repeated. I am the smallest two-digit number. We did this as well. This is the recap of the previous information. The smallest two-digit number is 10. And because if we subtract 1 from it, it makes it a single digit number. It does not remain a two-digit number anymore. Coming to the next one, I am the smallest two-digit number. My digits are repeated. Okay, we know that the smallest two-digit number is 10, but these are not repeated. Now, if we add 1 to it, it will make 11. Are these digits repeated? Oh, yes. So, 11 is the smallest two-digit number where the digits are repeated. Come to the E number. I am the smallest two-digit number with 3 at the tens place. Can you do that? Smallest two-digit number with 3 at the tens place. Okay, so we have tens place and we have ones or the units place. What do they say? They say the smallest two-digit number with 3 at the tens place. So what we are going to do? We are going to put 3 at the tens place first. And can I add 9 here? That will make the largest two-digit number with 3 at the tens place. So this is going to be 30, which is the smallest two-digit number with 3 at the tens place. I am the largest two-digit number with 2 at the ones place. Now, remember, now this is not talking about the tens place anymore. It is talking about the ones place. So we'll write tens and ones. What does it say? It says 2 at the ones place. I have written 2 at the ones place. So wherever there is a constraint, let us write that digit first and then adjust the next digit accordingly. So largest two-digit number. So this is going to be obviously 9 here. Okay. So 92 is the largest two-digit number with 2 at the ones place. I hope you are enjoying learning it with me. If you do, please give me a thumbs up on the video. Make your own such questions. I'll leave it up to you to create your questions and let me know. Okay. Wow, what is this? Sounds very interesting. Vallam Kali. Let's read it out. In Kerala, Onam is celebrated through a famous snake pot race called Vallam Kali. The race has nearly come to an end. Okay, we can see that there's already one pot at the finish line, one snake pot at the finish line. Look at the picture and observe the position of each pot. Fair enough. Question says, which bot came first in the race? Oh, yes, I can see this bot coming first at the first place. So, which color pot is this? This I see it as a red color pot. So, you're going to go ahead and write that the red color pot came first in the race. Which color pot is likely to come third? I need to see that. The purple one looks out coming to be second, and the yellow color pot, it looks to me that it is going to come third. So I'm going to write here, this is yellow. At which positions are blue and green boards? Oh, we got to see blue and green boards. So this is the blue board and this is the green board. Now it appears to me that this is at the fourth position and this green board is at the fifth position. Let me know if you think otherwise. Okay, so we say fourth and fifth position respectively. That means the fourth position respectively. Okay. That means the fourth position we are giving to the blue board and the fifth position we are going to the green board. Write the position of pink and orange boards on the basis of the picture. Oh my goodness, I cannot see where the pink and the orange board is. Oh, I was calling it purple. They're actually calling it a pink pot. Okay. So this is a pink pot and this is an orange pot. So which position? This is second position. So we will write second and this is the last. Oh my God. But we need to know which one is this. So 2 plus 3, 5. And this is coming at the last or the sixth position. Okay. Moving ahead, I think we are going to be done with this chapter soon. So have patience, stay with me, and we're going to complete it very soon. Look at the month of August in the calendar given below. Okay, looking at it. But the questions. Read the calendar and answer the following questions. Onam will be celebrated on which day of the month? Onam, Onam, Onam. I see Onam here. Onam will be celebrated on the 29th day of the month. So we can say it will be celebrated on the 29th day. Next question, please. When is Independence Day celebrated? We all know it. Independence Day is celebrated on 15th of August. So you will write down Independence Day is celebrated on 15th day of August. Okay. Raksha Bandhan is on dash Wednesday of this month. Raksha Bandhan is falling on 30th of August, which is a Wednesday. Shall we check if this is a Wednesday? Yes, this is a Wednesday. So on 30th is Raksha Bandhan falling 30 is on 30th Wednesday of this month. Find out if any of your friends celebrated their birthday in the month of August and mark it on the calendar. Sounds like a very good idea to me. Jersey number 17. The player wearing jersey number 17 is playing very well. Oh, wow. This is the numbering system that is provided to the players. Oh, he says he's Arya, my favorite player. So the numbers have a great significance in mathematics, not only mathematics, but also in our day to day life. For example, you can see the numbers on the bus routes, you can see the numbers on the trains, you can see the roll numbers, you can see the appointment numbers when you go to the doctors, you can see the pillar numbers, we can see the house numbers, so many things, right? And you can see the numbers around us in at so many places. Similarly, as an activity, I want you to list down wherever you see the numbers usage like this. Some of the examples I gave you as the bus number, your roll number, appointment number, pillar numbers. Similarly, I want you to list down more cases where you see the numbers being used very widely. Okay, so with this we complete the revision of our chapter 1 of mathematics of NCERT book. And thank you very much for attending this session. More sessions are coming out soon. Stay tuned. Let's do a complete revision of class 2 with me before we move to next grade, grade 3. Thank you very much for attending. Hit like, subscribe the channel if you really like this videos. Thank you.